Hey, what's up, guys? I'm just gonna jump right into it. The Tigers finally have had another no-hitter. Mr. Spencer Turnbull threw a no-hitter last night against the Seattle Mariners. Now, it was not a perfect game because he had 2 walks, plus that fielder's choice in the 9th. But a no-hitter is still a no-hitter. He completed the game without allowing a hit. It was so much fun to watch. He had good stuff, but it wasn't his best. Like, his command was amazing. But he did not have his best stuff. I think his slider and his fastball could have been better. Like, his best fastball he threw in that entire game was that one that got the last out to finish off the no-hitter against Henniger in the 9th. That last fastball bumped up to 96, blew it past him, struck him out. But he did not have his best stuff. And I think that should go to tell you that you don't need your best stuff to throw a no-hitter or to have a quality start. Like, the reason why he was so effective was because of his command. He was able to get ahead of the count like 9 times out of 10. Like, he was always at a 0-1, 0-2, 1-2 count at the start, which made the batters have to chase or have to protect, and they swing more. They become more aggressive, which means you you don't need to throw the perfect pitch. You just need to throw a pitch that will give you a swing and miss or soft contact, which Spencer Turnbull was able to do last night. It was so much fun to watch. Just to see a pitcher be in such control of his. Now, I know I just said he didn't have his best stuff, but he didn't have bad stuff. He had some good stuff. I mean, when I say that his slider and fastball could have been better, they could have, but they weren't bad. They were effective. They were swinging. He had 7 strikeouts, and he had a lot of soft contact, so he had really good stuff. It just, wasn't his best. And that's why I feel like, and if you've ever seen Scott Bentley, he thinks this too. I think he's a top 20 pitcher in baseball. To be honest, I think he's a top 15 pitcher in baseball. And Scott Bentley said this in his post game. If you ever, if you follow the 2021 World Series champs on Instagram, Scott Bentley does game reactions every game, win or loss. And he said that when he is on, he is unhittable. And he proved it last night. Literally, he is unhittable when his command is so good. And like I said, I can really. There's nothing really to go into it. He threw a no-hitter. I mean, the 8th Tiger in Tigers history to throw a no-hitter in the franchise history. He may not have been the 8th man, but the 8th Tiger, because Justin Verlander did it twice, and I can't remember the other guy's name who did it twice. It was way back in the early 1900s. We all know Jack Morris did it in 1984, but Spencer Turnbull is now a part of history. And that is actually the 5th no-hitter this season, which has not been done before June since 1917, I believe. So, I don't know what's going on with these no-hitters, but it was so fun to watch that, as a Tigers fan, or even a baseball fan, to watch a pitcher throw a no-hitter. That is so much fun. And I've said it time and time again to my friends. I'm like, all I want to see is a no-hitter from the first pitch of the game to the last out. To the last pitch of the game. I want to see a no-hitter because, I get notifications from ESPN, CBS Sports, and MLB. Whenever a pitcher has a no-hitter going through 7, I get notifications. And I may tune in for the 9th and see if he, can finish it off. But I never get to see it from the start to the finish, especially on the Tigers. So it was fun to watch last night, and it was great to see finally a no-hitter. Now, like I said, it wasn't a perfect game. That's why I felt like it could have been better. Those 2 walks plus that fielder's choice, if they weren't there, it would have been a perfect game. But not to take anything away from Spencer Turnbull. He pitched great. Got the no-hitter, his first ever of his career. He had a lot of firsts yesterday. His first complete game, first career shutout, first career no-hitter. So, the triple threat right there that he got gone. But, it's nice to see the Tigers finally playing well. This is not the same team that started the season. Now, I'm not saying that the Tigers are going to go out and throw no-hitters every single night. I mean, that's just never going to happen. But, our offense seems to be acting like a professional hitting team. Our pitching is getting a slight better. I mean, it could be better, but, maybe Casey Mize in the first game against Seattle had a really good start. Followed up by Turnbull's no-hitter. Hopefully that will get our starting pitchers to start, getting into a little groove. This past 2 games, our defense has been way better. I mean, it's still in the bottom of the league, but hopefully our defense will get better because, I feel like that this team can get hot. I feel like they can, but, just to take a moment, these past 2 games, to just feel good about the team you root for. Just to see that, they are playing like a professional baseball team. They are winning like a professional baseball team. And then the no-hitter just to top off the past 2 nights. That is just wonderful. So I'm happy for Spencer Turnbull. And I'm sure all the Tigers fans are. I'm sure he got mobbed in the clubhouse after the game, and he's going to be buying a lot of drinks for the team. But what a night. What a game. Little preview of tonight's game. We got Terry Skubal on the mound. Now, yes, he is 0-6, and he has like a +5 ERA. But his last 2 or 3 starts have not been horrible. Like, it looks like he's adjusting. It looks like he's getting better. The past few games that he started, he has had no run support. So hopefully he can get through at least the 5th inning, because because he's not really there yet. It'd be nice to see him get through the 5th, but that is my hope for him, is to get through the 5th, allowing 3 or less runs, and hopefully our offense can give him some run support, because it'll be nice to see him get his first win of the season. I think he's a way better pitcher than he has showcased this year. His command has been not that good all season long, but he's a young pitcher, and everybody grows differently. I mean, you look at Casey Mize. He was a first overall pick. We all thought he was a bust because he wasn't doing anything. Now it looks like he's getting to his own. He's starting to look like that first-round pick we wanted to have, and it looks like he could be a future ace. Hopefully Terry Skubal can, I don't think he should go back down to the minors. I think he's just, just stay in the majors, keep learning, keep working. But I think he can turn it around. And I'm hoping he can have a really good outing today. Like I said, though, his past 2 or 3 starts, he hasn't been horrible. He's been decent. He's given us a chance to win. Just our offense couldn't go out there and score runs. So hopefully we can go out there, score runs, give him some run support, and hopefully Tyler Skubal can have a really good game today. I mean, he's had 2 very good blueprints of how to work the Seattle lineup with Casey Mize's outing and Turnbull's no-hitter. So, I'm not saying, Skubal out there and throw a no-hitter, but 3 runs or less. If he can throw 3 runs, allow 3 runs or less through 5, maybe even 6, that'd be great. But yeah, what a night by Spencer Turnbull. Congratulations. And look forward to tonight's game. Yeah. Go Tigers, baby. Have a good day.